Hey, did we ever come up with a name for this?
Yeah, welcome to the. I was gonna say something. So my idea, this is going back to the original idea of this YouTube channel, was I was gonna say something like awful and be like, "Welcome to the podcast."
Okay. Oh, and then we would
And
redact it.
yeah, then I'm just gonna bleep over it. So I was gonna. I was like, that in theory, that's like my like the gimmick. No one will know what I'm saying.
You could say anything.
So yeah, so
You could say the worst possible word, Kevin. Whatever.
all right, I'll say the worst
Be.
word. I'll say the worst word I can think of for this title. All right.
Okay. Welcome to the.
Welcome
what?
to. Ready? I'm gonna say it right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
All right. So hey, if you guys are listening, I think I had 6 views on the last video. Thanks for watching.
People. Yeah.
One of them wasn't me, so there's that. I didn't rewatch it. So one was probably you. But anyways, welcome to the second episode of the podcast.
I think I covered Slowpoke's ears for that one.
Yeah, no, people should be flamed for that.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast.
You don't have to bleep that one out. That's just true.
Welcome to this podcast.
That might make some people angry. That might make a specific group of people angry, but I won't say which one.
You can.
That makes it sound worse.
Yep. Anyways, a lot to talk about.
A lot? Well, yeah, there must be a lot if you said a lot that many times.
No, I was just distracted. I've fully converted to a Zelda fanboy. 100%. Yeah, Zelda's the best game ever. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Okay.
Is it because you can make robots with penises that spray?
That does help, but honest question. Obviously, it's not out yet, but the rumors are already that Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, game of the year. It's gonna be a. Look, we've had a lot of shit games.
It's not a great year for games. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? But it's also been really bad.
True. Also true.
So Lord of the Rings Golem came out. Everyone loves that.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I thought about buying it a couple months ago because I'm like, it can't be that bad, right? And then I waited just to see reviews, and they're god awful. They're terrible.
Yeah. Even the developers sent out an apology letter, so there's that.
Yeah,
Mr. Spencer sent out an apology letter for the Redfall game, so there's that.
That game is also hot mess.
Bad game. Also, Star Wars is a good game, but badly made for computer.
Yes, it's getting better. It's still not perfect, but they're working on it.
I guess just release-wise, lots of problems on release for computer games and stuff. So,
and we'll find out tomorrow how Diablo 4 launches. It's getting good reviews, but we'll see.
It is getting good reviews. Oh, also, but did you also see the thing where they are being blamed for setting up fake interview questions during a Q&A?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, apparently people's accounts were it was throwing up just softball questions to the dev team of Diablo during Q&A, and one question was dumbass shit the cinematics look great. How important is it for Diablo 4 to have great looking cinematics? And it's what the fuck kind of question is that?
I'd say it's probably pretty important.
Yeah, well, say what you will about Blizzard, but they've always had great cinematics. No one has ever been worried about Blizzard cinematics ever.
Yeah, anyone familiar with Blizzard will not be asking that question.
No, so that was stupid. And I'm not really gonna. I don't know. I'm still curious how the payment plan is, but whatever. And I'm not really gonna jump into this, but because we're late anyways. But then there's the whole Overwatch fiasco with like PvE mode not coming out anymore, and that kind of was like a lot of people are like putting the pieces together of like, oh, that's why Keeley left, because he knew the whole time that his shit was gonna get scrapped.
I mean, if they were gonna scrap it, why wait so long to announce it though? Unless they thought they could like scavenge it up or scrounge up like something.
Yeah, maybe they thought that they could save something. And
well,
PvE mode, it's
like,
still coming out, but it's not gonna be like the customizable skills and leveling up and shit.
Yeah. Why can't they just do like every season? Let's do 5 missions or something. It doesn't have to be like crazy. At least do something instead of just like, nope, not gonna happen. But are they actually gonna do like a little bit, like something?
I think I don't know completely, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like how PvE stuff was in Diablo or in Overwatch 1.
Oh, where it's just like
there's like you can fight NPC things, but like there's no like crazy spells and you can't change all your skills and shit.
It's just the multiplayer more.
Yeah, what? Yeah. And I at this point, I can honestly say there's literally nothing to bring me back to Overwatch. I don't think I'll ever install it again for any reason. There's literally nothing they can do.
There's really nothing. It is, for me personally, gone downhill since 2 came out. And now this is the one thing that would have brought me back is now gone. So I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, because if it's just going to be like shallow-ass PvE where like you're just shooting generic robots, I don't care about that.
No, it's just who can get their score higher. Like, whatever, I can play something else for that.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to get Diablo 4, main reason I'm not is because Street Fighter 6 is coming out, and I don't know, I can't really justify buying it because I know I'm going to probably be playing Street Fighter 6, so...
Yeah, this weekend's going to be wild. Diablo,
because we got Cap God up in the house.
They're coming back hard.
I know, man. Like, I'm telling you. Like, Capcom used to be my favorite developer ever. Like, they made, like, my favorite games in the 90s. Such good stuff. And then they just kind of fell off and turned Spencer's arm. They turned his wife into his arm. That's a deep cut reference. If anyone gets that, you're cool. So yeah, now Cap God's back. Got our Dragon's Dogma 2 trailer, which I was kind of disappointed with because it literally looks like Dragon's Dogma 1. Like, even graphically, it doesn't even look any better. It literally looked the same. I was just like, all right. I mean, the spells, there's a lot more cooler spells and stuff, but everything else basically looked the same. But who knows how far off in development it is. Maybe they got some more polish to it. I'm gonna play the shit out of that game.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick it up. Street Fighter looks really good. Did you see today they finally announced what the outfit 2s are gonna be for everybody? Did you see that video?
No, I saw that. No, I did not see it.
They just uploaded it like a couple hours ago, and it's all the classic characters are getting their classic outfits. So they do have classic Cammy, and her butt is fully on display. And then all the new characters get new outfits. But if you can put that video up, people can see Cammy butt.
I know the only one I knew about was Jury because people were saying that it's her like original Street Fighter 5 costume before the rework, and I don't know why they reworked it, but apparently it was like too risque.
Yeah, they show it in the trailer, and it's like a V cut down to her like belly button, so you can see like all the boob
and her feet. Man, that should be crazy that you can see both.
People really like feet.
And you know what? Shout out to Capcom for selling a $60 game in today's day and age.
Oh, speaking of,
$70 games.
so I'm getting Diablo. I'm gonna play it tomorrow, and I'm excited. I don't understand why a game with a battle pass is selling for $70 digital only, and if you want to play 4 days early, you have to buy the $90 edition. That is absurd. $70 with the battle pass? Yeah, I did buy it. So like,
you're complaining. You're the one who did it.
it's because they know people are gonna buy it, but I don't think a game with a battle pass should be $70.
I kind of agree, but to Diablo's not to like support Blizzard because fuck them, but they do like even Diablo 3. They do change. Why they added a lot of stuff, and I imagine. Nah, never mind. No battle pass. Fuck it.
I mean, they do. If they go the route of Diablo 3, they do add a lot. They went to like 8 seasons or something, and they were trying to add something new every season. So it is enjoyable, and they do add more content. And the battle pass is supposed to be 100% cosmetic, so I'll believe it when I see it. But it might be alright.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want 100% cosmetic in Diablo. I want new like items and shit. I guess not locked behind a battle pass though.
I think that's where they were trying to ensure people that like, oh, you don't just get like a free perfect roll item if you complete the battle pass. But again, I'll believe it when I see it, because 6 months down the road when numbers are falling, who knows what they're gonna add to the battle pass, you know?
Yeah. I just because Capcom didn't charge dumbass $70 for the game, I'm probably gonna buy the deluxe edition.
Yeah, I bought the deluxe edition. I like bug it. I know I'm gonna play this game a lot. I know you're gonna play it a lot. I'll play with you. We'll probably stream it if people wanted to watch that. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you the DLC characters, which we already know who they are anyways. So.
Right, and I'm gonna get them anyway. And now that I know you get classic outfits, maybe I'll do the deluxe edition, because I'll probably buy those anyway too. Or the
Capcom does. I like their costumes too. They're not just like recolors. They'll do like crazy like references to like older games. Like I know they're gonna throw in some Darkstalkers costumes, all the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna get Darkstalkers costumes. They've
in 5 they have some Monster Hunter stuff.
Oh, I'd love that. We're probably gonna get Resident Evil again.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff coming.
Wonka Chan's already in the game.
Oh, did they confirm it?
I don't know if the costume is, but Blanca Chan's literally in the trailer, so it's in the game. I don't know if it's usable though. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was like one of the only skins banned in competitive play because it like concealed your movements.
Yeah, because you can't like see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it looks fucking stupid.
Speaking of Capcom coming back, is Konami finally coming back? Did you see Metal Gear Solid remake?
No. Who cares?
I mean, a lot of people care, Kevin.
No. Who cares?
We're getting more Snake. I don't know what Snake is in 3. I think it's Big Boss. I don't really remember.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
I'll take any Snake. But in that pack, you're going to get Metal Gear 1 and 2 that were on Nintendo. A lot of people don't even know that those exist. Yeah, Nintendo.
Oh, the original ones.
The originals. They're not very good. I own the first one on Nintendo. It's okay at best.
Yeah, what? They're not called. They're just called Metal Gear, right?
Yeah, not Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. And then Metal Gear Solid came out on PS1, and then Metal Gear 2 was also PS1. Yeah, they're all going to be in that pack. So we're going to get like 5 or 6 games in one pack.
Yeah, but I know I'm playing Metal Gear 1 and 2.
I'll play Metal Gear 1.
No.
I'll fight
Psycho Mantis. It's not very good.
Psycho Mantis is cool.
No.
You're talking about original? No, I'm not going to play Metal Gear 1 and 2. I'll play Metal Gear Solid, yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm playing that shit.
I'm glad that they're doing it, though, just for game preservation's sake, honestly.
Well, I mean, I think they just want money because, like, they see how much that Resident Evil remakes are making.
Yeah. Yeah,
So why
everybody's
not just
doing
make
remakes
money?
now. We got Silent Hill 2 remake, which is weird that they remade 2 before 1, but 2's like the fan favorite, so I get it.
That being said, that like I do also want to watch that weird Silent Hill movie show thing that they're making. Do you see that?
Yeah, I did. It's like a choose your own adventure movie or something, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And they said that everyone technically can die, so technically, which will probably happen because the audience will probably vote for everyone to die.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that. That's like the
Yeah.
old Marvel versus DC where you got to vote who won. In like the 80s, they did that, I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I heard they weren't very good, but at least they
No,
were
but some
good.
cool characters came out of the combination universes. Yeah, very interesting at least.
What else is new?
What level are you in Marvel Snap?
Dude, I am getting slaughtered this season.
Yeah, I was doing good. Now I'm not anymore.
There's like a week left of this season, and I'm just ready for the next one.
I want to get the Living Tribunal.
See, I thought he was gonna be garbage, but now there's like the combo with Iron Man, so I still don't know if it's good necessarily. I'm 63, so I don't think I've gone up. I've gone up and down and up and down and up and down.
I got all the way to 87,
Oh wow.
and then tanked. I'm on the downward slope to Nowheresville now, just tanking it because I've been completing missions.
Yeah, I'll play
And
here
like
and there.
my main deck doesn't have a 6-cost card in it, so I kept getting missions where I have to play 6-cost cards, and I was like, all right, I'll just play this garbage.
Yeah, I've been playing High Evolutionary, and I wasn't running Hulk in it, but I put Hulk in it now, just so I could do the play 6-cost cards mission.
Also, Hulk just wins you a lane no matter what.
Yeah, he really does.
I'm stupid.
I still don't know if Living Tribunal is good. Because to really like get him going, you need to get Iron Man and Mystique and play him all in one lane without it getting Enchantress. And I feel like it's kind of like a Galactus situation where you're going to do a lot of retreating, but you're going to get cubes because you're going to snap when you have the cards in your hand.
Maybe.
But I'm interested to see stats-wise.
I'll have to look at it more. I was looking around scrounging for my phone, and I realized I'm using it.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it more. I'm still rocking my Sarah control deck. I tweaked it a little bit just to hard. I beat Galactus decks every time because they're so predictable now.
Yeah, Galactus is too common that you can see it coming from a mile away, so I stopped playing it as it was getting countered so much.
I think you may have suggested this. I don't remember, or maybe it was someone else. But like, as soon as someone plays like Wave or whatever, and they have a Wolverine out, and then they snap, because I was tired of just countering them and only getting one cube. I'll start snapping on them too because I already know it's coming.
Yeah,
So
I would turn 3. I would snap before they see the wave because no one's gonna retreat when there's one card on. Like, oh, it's a 1 Wolverine on the board. I'm not gonna retreat. Let's see what he has. At least you're getting some cubes. But now, if you see Wolverine and they snap turn 3, assume they're gonna play wave. I would guess.
Yeah. Did you see all the leaked cards for next season?
Yes. Let me pull them up because I did see some.
Jean Grey is finally coming out.
Yeah, that was the one, and it was like a cool effect too.
Yeah, they
Who comes out next in June? It's Ghost Spider. No, Ghost Spider exists. No, Ghost Spider doesn't exist. Yeah, she comes out.
There's a lot of cards not released.
Ghost Spider looks kind of cool. The last card you played moves here, and she's a 2-drop. That could get pretty good with like multiple mana and stuff.
Yeah, it depends. Oh, Jean Grey is ongoing. Players must play their first card here each turn if possible.
That could be really strong.
Yeah,
Especially, wow, how much does she cost to play?
she's a 3/3.
Imagine that with like Guardians of the Galaxy deck.
Oh yeah,
You're always gonna you're always gonna get it, especially with like Gamora and Drax. It'd be really good. June, Spider Ham comes out. Transform the highest cost card in your opponent's hand into a pig, keeping its power and cost. So it just, the highest cost card in your opponent's hand just gets no abilities. It just keeps its power and cost. That could be really fun. And it's a 1/1. Stop Galactus decks.
The Phoenix Force I think comes out in June too, and revive one of your destroyed cards and merge with it, and the card can move each turn. So I'm glad a lot of the cards coming out soon are going to be movement based ones, which I'm glad to see because that kind of faded out.
Yeah, I think movement's way stronger than people think. It's always been like right on the edge of being like phenomenal.
Is Spider-Man 2099 the first time this moves to a location, destroy an enemy card there? That seems pretty good.
That's really strong. And he's a 4-drop for 6 power. And then Silk just moves all the time.
Yeah, so that'd be good.
Just moves to whatever you play it at. Yeah, that's exciting.
Echo, care about. I think Echo was one coming out in June.
Check the Julys.
Annihilus is on here. Each of your cards randomly chooses a location to move to. So I like that, more root movement.
There's a lot of movement coming. Yeah, I think probably gonna start playing movement. That sounds fun.
J. Jonah Jameson, your emotes are ruder.
That one's been like in the files for a really long time, but they haven't released it, so I don't know what's going on with that one.
Another one that has been is Loki, and I think it's current shit I don't want because it like trades your hand.
Oh yeah, I feel like Loki should be high risk, high reward. I don't know what they're gonna end up doing with him, but it should be.
Oh, if they keep this, Mephisto, if you win this game, double your winnings.
That would be nuts. The question is that gonna pull double from your opponent, or do you just magically get double cubes?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because that might mess with the meta a lot, or like the elo rankings.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm sure they'll figure it out. That would really suck to lose 16 on one loss.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Webcams, I'm sitting plug it.
Ooh, I like the variants that they have for Ghost Spider.
Yeah, I hope we get some cool like Peach Momoko ones. Because she's done some really cool Spider-Gwen variants.
There's one on there, yeah. There's a lot of cool Gwenum versions too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. There's some really cool ones.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll post. I don't know if anyone would care, but maybe one day I'll post because a lot of the card art for some of these characters is from recent comics. And I own the physical version of them. Maybe I'll post them and stuff. I don't
That'd
know
be
if
cool.
anyone cares.
If people care about comic book stuff, me and Kevin has more, but we both have quite a bit of comic book stuff with cool covers and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd be down to do a tour.
mine would take a long time.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff that no one cares about other than me.
You like that Warhammer stuff?
The comics?
Yeah.
I do have all the Warhammer ones because those books are a weird thing because Warhammer nerds will pay a lot of money for them and they're not going to print a lot because not everyone's into it.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep the resale value pretty high, which is crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of Warhammer, I got some more. I got another thing for you. I'll just do a little sprinkle. There's a gun in the Warhammer universe that can literally erase. So if you get shot with it, it erases your existence. It destroys your body, destroys your soul, and destroys every version of you throughout the timeline. So it literally retcons your existence.
That sounds broken.
Well, cool. I mean, no one uses it in the game, obviously. It's just like in lore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the whole idea is you can use it on a demon. Like if you know like a Space Marines are gonna betray you and become like a heretic, you can like retcon gun them and their existence is gone. No one knows who they were or anything like that.
That's insane. You like black hole them, but like worse, because nobody will remember them.
Yeah, you literally erase them from existence.
You kill them and you Men in Black mind erase them.
Well, you don't mind erase them, but you like mind erase literally everyone who knew who this person was.
What's the science behind that? How does that work?
I mean, I could read it to you, but I don't think there is any.
It's just magic, settled magic. I mean, it's kind of like how the orcs can like do whatever they want. It's just magic.
Yeah.
Magic. Like Harry Potter. I do want to get into Warhammer.
No, I'll have to find it.
There's a lot of Warhammer stuff that I'm
interested in. When 10th edition comes out, we'll play it.
Okay, I'm down.
I'll stream it.
I wanna be a Velociraptor.
Oh, you want to play fantasy?
Oh right, there's no Velociraptor. I want to be what are the Hellraiser people?
Well, we can play fantasy.
No. There's Hellraiser people in 40K, right? That like get off on pain.
Oh, there's either Slanesh, which, like, they're lustful, but they take their pleasures to such extremes that it becomes painful kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I want to play.
The nice thing with Slanesh is if you do like them, you can play them in 40K and in fantasy.
Oh, it's perfect. Can they ride Velociraptors though?
I'll show you. It's not a Velociraptor, but it's not far off.
Yeah. Isn't there dinosaur people in Warhammer too? Like
fantasy.
Oh, okay. Keep going back to fantasy.
There you go. I posted a picture. That's a Slanesh mount.
Oh yeah, that's basically a Velociraptor. It's like a Velociraptor anteater.
Yeah, or more importantly, they also have titty snake mounts.
Like that. The snakes. Oh, you're not kidding! Like they just have tits.
Yeah, that one won't be able. We won't be able to show that one.
Redact out the nipple, and then you can show it.
There's I got 6 nipples.
Plus, technically 8.
First riding, yeah.
Yeah. They can have that in Warhammer. They can have nudity.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, it's not for children.
No, Slanesh is all about like all about that stuff.
That's literally like straight out of Hellraiser. I'm into it.
Once again, though, when did Hellraiser come out?
Probably late 80s, I guess. I don't know. When did Clive Barker write the book? I think.
Something yeah.
Clive Barker.
Hellraiser 2 came out in '88, so he probably wrote it before Warhammer was a thing.
Hellraiser, Hellbound Heart. 1986 it was published. When was Slanesh people created?
I think they're pretty new because they're not part of. Slanesh isn't even part of the original Chaos Gods. They're like the newest of all the Chaos Gods. So, all right, they stole.
Speaking of Hellraiser, do you have a favorite horror movie series?
Yeah, my favorite is probably Alien. If you're counting that.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like Alien.
Not as of late because the new stuff is trash. But
yeah, but the first two.
Well, the first two are actually good.
Yeah, 3 was okay. I haven't seen
then 3 and 4 I just like are for a good laugh. They're just bad.
You know what's a good movie that's also bad? Tremors. Do you like Tremors?
Yeah, Tremors is good, and it's bad.
And bad.
I like Evil Dead a lot too.
Ooh, I love Evil Dead. I haven't seen the new ones though. I need to watch them.
I haven't seen it either. People liked it though, I think.
Yeah. I liked Evil Dead 1 and 2 so much because of the practical effects and like the silliness, I guess you could call it. Like it was just so ridiculous and so crazy. And I'm just a sucker for practical effects. They're like my favorite.
Yeah, Evil Dead was always ridiculous looking. And the new one I think is good. I think they did do a lot of practical effects in the new one.
It makes me want to see it more.
I'm gonna see it. Not gonna see it in theaters, but I'm gonna see it.
Nah, I don't even know if it's still in theater. I'm sure it is. Like if you have a big theater.
There's it came out. It didn't come out that long ago. Also, the Into the Spider-Verse comes out.
Yeah, it comes out this weekend.
So there's gonna be another good one.
It's getting good reviews. I think the reviews came out today or yesterday. Like critic reviews.
Yeah. There's no way it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, everybody's giving it like 8s, 9s, and 10s. So
it does like though, because it's I don't know, like definitely getting a little tired of Into the Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse, but I like the animation. I'm just getting tired of the setting, but I don't know what else you'd do with those characters.
Right. I'm interested to see how many spider people are in this one because it seems like it's going to be.
This one just seems like there's a lot.
I feel like it's going to be like you're going to see like a random person, like in Wreck-It Ralph. You'll just see like little cameos walking in the background, kind of thing.
Maybe. I got spoiled a little bit from toys, but I won't spoil anything because some toys came out with characters.
I'm excited. Speaking of spoiling, not that anyone really cares about the Flash movie, but that got spoiled for me, which was annoying. Did you see the director spoiled people on one of the cameos that's going to be in it?
No.
Well, it's disappointing because I would have loved to have not known that when I eventually watched the Flash movie.
I'll have to look it up because I'm not going to watch it.
Well, if we want to put in a spoiler alert here, skip forward 30 seconds. Nick Cage's Superman is supposed to be in it.
Oh.
Which I would have loved to not have known that, director of the Flash movie.
Why is he Superman?
Because he was supposed to get a Superman movie back in the day. Okay.
I don't want to see that. That's stupid. The hell?
Did we talk about Zelda yet?
Just in the beginning, and that's great. And I'm still not any farther because I just run around doing nothing.
I'm like, me and my wife are probably like 100 hours in each, and we haven't. I just beat the 5th temple, and she's starting the 5th temple.
I haven't done any temple.
I could go to like the final temple and fight Ganon, or I'm assuming, or whatever, but like, I'm just not ready. I put so much time into this game, and I'm still like not ready to move on, which is, I guess, a sign of just a really good game. I really enjoy it a lot. My only complaint is I don't like the temples. Because before the game came out, the directors or whoever, the developers were like, we're going to have classic Zelda dungeons in our game. And I was like, that's what I was missing in Breath of the Wild. I love classic Zelda dungeons. And then I go and do the temple, and it's like one room with 3 enemies, and you just solve like one big puzzle, and then that's the whole thing. So that's my only complaint about Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
That's stupid.
And then you beat a temple, and you get a cutscene. I was like, oh, cool. So like when you beat all the temples, all the cutscenes will like form together to make one story. No, you beat the next temple, it's the same fucking cutscene, just said by a different character. And then you beat the third one, and it's the same cutscene, just a different character talking. Besides that, 10 out of 10. So that would I feel like I'm like at a 9.5 out of 10 for Tears of the Kingdom right now. But I'll see how it ends, and then I'll update the score.
Okay. Yeah, keep us posted on that one. I got the amiibo for it today.
Ooh, what is it?
It's just Zelda like shooting off his like jerk off arm.
You mean
not
Link?
Zelda? Sorry, classic gamer moment. It was Link.
He's a new fan. Just a new fan.
Sorry, I didn't know. What if Zelda was a girl?
What if Zelda was a girl? That's a true question.
Yeah, what if? Never mind. I was gonna add another spoiler moment.
Spoil. Oh,
Marvel spoiler. Marvel killed off a character in comics today.
Who'd they kill off? Spoiler.
They killed off Miss Marvel.
She has a movie coming out. Why?
I'm sure it's gonna come back, but in the latest issue of Spider-Man that just came out today, Miss Marvel died.
Is she already dead? Like, didn't Black Cat like get an Infinity Stone from her dead body like last year?
I don't remember. I'll have to check.
I don't know. The storylines are so nuts. I might be a totally different character I'm thinking of right now.
But like, that's a really new character for them to kill off.
Miss Marvel, the Indian girl?
Yeah, not the.
Oh, Captain Marvel was the one that died last year. So they're just killing off the Marvels, you know?
Yeah, they don't
that is
sell
a
well.
really new character to kill off. Maybe they're just doing it to like boost sales or something.
Or I'm sure they'll come back too, but we'll see.
Always do. They always do.
They always do, man. I guess finally, both of us have Lord of the Rings collector booster boxes, so we're gonna waste our money.
A lot of money and a lot of waste.
I got mine 20% off.
I bought mine before my discount ran out at my old job, so I think it was probably around the same price you paid.
Yeah, it was like 3 something.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. If I pull the One Ring, and I'm not going to, I'm telling everyone. Hypothetically, if I pull the One Ring, I'm reenacting the scene of Frodo throwing the One Ring into Mount Doom. I am burning a 1/1 card. I am going to light it on fire.
You'll go down in history. People will remember you.
For better or for worse, people gonna remember
You'll be
you.
a villain, but people will remember you.
Do you think so? I think we're now with how much people be hating on Magic, I might be a hero.
Yeah, watch out.
We don't need
Wizards
this corporate greed.
Wizards might send fucking bodyguards to rough you up for doing that.
The Pinkertons, yeah, they're gonna get me. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it.
I get it. I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Because you are giving in to corporate greed.
That
You
shit's
don't
going
get
up
it.
for auction.
You don't get it.
And whoever gets it can do whatever they want with it, and I'll have my anywhere between $1 and $10 million for that card.
I don't think it's gonna sell for $1 million.
I would guess at least $500,000.
I mean, it's rarer than a Black Lotus, technically.
Yeah, it'll be the rarest Magic card ever printed. That'd be cool.
There's people.
Get any of them, because there's there is the 1 of 1, but there's also like the 700 and the 300 and the 400 or whatever they are too. So there is like 1,000 of them out there, but there's a 1 of 1.
Yeah, and all the rings have serialized ones too, I think.
Yeah, imagine getting the 420 of like the elf one or whatever it is. That'll sell for something.
Why 420? Because weed?
I don't know, because weed and Magic players love weed. I don't know if rich people are super into weed, to be fair. Usually if they're rich, I don't know.
The highest bounty I've seen on the One Ring so far is like 150,000.
I think it'll go at minimum 500,000. Like I don't think it'll go any lower than that.
I think it'll go higher than 150, but like this is like some like Magic YouTuber who put it out and it's like I'll pay for you to fly down to LA and hang out with me and we'll hang out and I'll pay you 150,000.
Honestly, I bet you Post Malone would probably buy it off somebody for $1 million if somebody offered it to him. Because he's into collecting all the old... He has Black Lotuses and stuff. And he's a millionaire.
Yeah, I could see him offering something.
Or something cool, you know? Like, you can be on my album cover, or you can have it signed guitar. I don't know. You can do something. You know what? I'm calling it now. If I pull the One Ring, I'm gonna give it to Post Malone and hope he gives me something cool for it. I'm gonna go on the record and say that.
Yeah, a lot of people are speculating it's gonna be the first $1 million card.
It'll go for at least $1 million. The question is, when are we even going to see it? They're printing how many of these boxes, and how many people are going to sit on pallets and pallets of them in a storehouse waiting for them to just collect money? People do that already. That would be interesting if we just don't see it ever, or for like 15 years, and then all of a sudden somebody pulls it. Or how many people do you think are going to try to fake it?
Oh, definitely.
There's probably people right now that are like getting it ready. Like they already have everything printed out. They're gonna need some super special way to like look at that, because that's gonna be, I don't know. Plus, what if you pull it and you're like, hey, I want to get this graded, right? This is a 1 of 1. Let me grade it. What if it comes back like a 6?
I would
not that it matters, but
I don't even know if I get that shit graded, because like that shit will just go missing.
True. Yeah, I would.
Although
need to,
I know a lot of collectors. I know a lot of people who have really rare like comics and stuff. They have to like physically take it to the collecting person, to the grading people.
I would, and I watch them do it the whole time.
You don't want to. No one wants to trust the actual mail and shit.
Yeah, no, that's just gonna get stolen, or lost, or bent.
Dude, the card art for the Lord of the Rings set just looks awesome too.
It does. It looks really cool.
And I didn't realize they were having the borderless scene cards. Those look cool too.
Have you seen the basic lands? They're like maps of.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
So fucking good.
The only thing I'm worried about is none of the cards seem like they're that great in Commander or Legacy or Modern or anything. Like, I feel like the value of a lot of the cards are going to be low because they're not very competitive.
Maybe. I thought the One Ring was decent, but not. I don't know if you.
It's decent, but it's not like a staple, you know, in any deck. Like you have to have this card, you have to run this card. There are some cool variants of staples, like there's like Swiftfoot boots and Soul Rings, like alternate arts that I think will be worth a lot because they're just alternate of staple cards, and people love Lord of the Rings. But there's cards like Second Breakfast and stuff where it's just like, give +2/+1 to 2 creatures and get a food token. Like,
yeah, I'm reading the mechanics for it that right now. It's focusing on food and partners for Commander.
Yeah, and some of that stuff just isn't really used competitively. It would be a really fun set to draft, but they're not going to print this set forever. You know, it's kind of like a one-off thing. But we'll see. I mean, I'd love to be wrong. I'd love for the set to take off, and maybe they'll do another one.
Have you read the mechanics with like the ring? The ring will come into play similar to D&D's set, where it is activated after it appears in an ability. You then have to be tempted multiple times to gain all the effects.
Yeah, and like Frodo like tempts stuff, and like doing certain actions tempts stuff, and it'd be really fun. I think it'll be fun to have like a set deck where it's like, oh, all my cards are Lord of the Ring cards, and there's a lot of flavor and fun in it.
Well, you can get their precons.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up a lot of the precons and stuff, honestly. Right, I have a collector's, a regular booster box. And I think
Yeah, but regular booster box too?
Yeah. I thought about canceling it, but I don't know. Right now I'll have it. I have it kept, but I could cancel it if I wanted to.
I'm not gonna get a booster box. The collector's one was enough. Maybe I'll pick up some precons.
I was thinking about not even opening my collector's booster. Potentially.
Well, I mean, I got one, so if you don't want to open yours, you can sit on it. But then you'll never know.
I'll never know. Even if I have like a shitty like 600 out of 700 Elf One rings, you know, that's still gonna be thousands of dollars. You never know. Till you open it. I'll think about it. I got time. It comes out in like what, 2 months, a month?
No, it comes out in June.
Oh my god, it's already June.
I get mine June 26th.
Yeah, I think mine was like June 20. I think it's 26th or 25th or something.
Yeah.
Local game stores are probably going to have it a week early compared to online sellers, though. So
Yeah,
we'll probably see cards out in the wild a week before that. That's really coming up. That's in like 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. I agree.
Well, you have anything else?
That's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, we've been going for
not a super crazy 2 weeks. But
super crazy, bro.
Next episode is going to be cool. We're going to have Diablo to talk about. We're going to talk about Street Fighter. We're probably going to have some Street Fighter streams this weekend.
Talk shit about Diablo.
I don't know how much Diablo I'm actually going to play. I'm going to play it tomorrow because it comes out before Street Fighter.
Yeah, because you paid $90.
Yeah, fucking stupid. It's stupid and I'm stupid, but I paid $90 for my game. I'm going to play my $90 game.
I'm more embarrassed for you for spending $90 on Diablo than spending $400 on 12 Magic packs.
You know what? I'm going to put more hours into Diablo than I will into those Magic cards, to be fair.
You don't know that.
That's true. That's true. There might be a
Actually,
card
you probably will. You probably will.
I don't mind spending that much on Diablo because I know I'm going to play it for like 300 hours over the course of the next 10 years.
I'm going to let it cook for a bit and then I'll pick it up, I think.
I'm sure it'll go on sale probably this winter. It'll probably be like $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching. If we got a couple
thanks
viewers,
for watching.
or who knows? I don't know, but we appreciate it no matter how many. I have fun just talking to you, Kevin.
Thanks.
Oh, we doing some ASMR. Look, there's a Piplup on my hat. He's so cute. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
I stopped mine.
Where's Craig's?